Okay, Let It Shine, the movie review. Okay, so pretty much here's my things on Let It Shine. If you do not watch this channel, you should watch this movie. And if you're not a big fan of Disney Channel's shows, you should watch this movie. Okay, pretty much. This movie has very interesting storytelling. Second of all, Tyler James Williams, who's the star on Everyone Hates Chris. No one's gonna hate him now. You wanna know why? Because his rapping skills in the soundtrack in the movie are amazing. He brings out all the emotions of his character. All the characters in the movie are fantastic. I think Bling is probably one of the best antagonists I've ever seen in a Disney Channel movie. The soundtrack is one of the best soundtracks on Disney Channel besides Lemonade Mouth. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, if you hate the shows, I sort of hate them. And if you love movies, and if like you're bored, you should watch this. Let It Shine is a story about a young, talented, rapper named Cyrus, Bardage, if that's his last name. Anyway, pretty much his father is a pastor's son. Anyway, pretty much his father thinks that rap is garbage. Pretty much he's a rapper, but he hides his talent from his father because he's the church choir. Pretty much he hates rap. His mother inspires him to follow his dreams. His father hates rap in general. He hates it in general, pretty much. Towards the film, he respects his son's lyrics. Okay. Kris is his best friend, okay? Basically is they reunite, they hang out at the rap club pretty much. Bling is Cyrus's bully, and Kris is like the kind of like a dancer pretty much at the club, pretty much. Well, while Bling's rapping from another rapper, pretty much Cyrus is just the boss. He's just the bus boy at the club. And pretty much after that scene, Kris and Cyrus go home. They go on watch TV. They basically watch TV. They say Roxie. She announces a contest. Sorry, a contest for whoever writes the best song. Whoever wins this contest gets to my regulator pretty much. Okay, so he writes his song from his heart, rap music under the truth, and it's Don't Run Away. Pretty much Roxie thinks it's Kris. He sent a picture of him and Kris, but he thinks it's the hot guy. That is messed up. Pretty much he's lacking no confidence, so pretty much Kris takes credit for his lyrics pretty much. But in the end, Cyrus actually becomes more friendly with Roxie. He wins her heart. But pretty much his music is inspiring. Pretty much Roxie does not know until the end who he is. Pretty much he's shy. He's caught in the background. Like pretty much his confidence is he's so down. And pretty much Kris and Roxie are more connected because they have a lot in common. It's hard to talk to Kris. Kris is kind of like sort of like a player. I think, I'm not sure. If you watch the film, pretty much he has a lot of interest in girls. Pretty much you're playing more feelings. Pretty much, Cyrus is not. Cyrus is pretty much kind of mad. Pretty much that you touring up with the emotions of Roxie. Pretty much he finally has the courage to say that I'm not gonna sing for you. I'm not gonna sing with you pretty much. But then pretty much they make up, and then by the way, before this happens, they record the music video for Don't Run Away. Pretty much Cyrus's father walks in. He says sorry. He says sorry to Roxie because she made her cry. Pretty much he's shocked at Cyrus. Why do you work? What are you doing here? I work, and like he notices that I work here pretty much. After that, pretty much Cyrus is punished. Blah blah blah. He ends with Roxie. He's so scared to tell her feelings. Pretty much. Oh, Cyrus is actually well talented. He's really talented though. He's very talented in music and music. Pretty much, he knows what music is. Pretty much, this is one of the film. This is what he says though. Pretty much like every lyric has a message. Pretty much, it's like a story. Pretty much like that. Kris and Roxie become more like they get close, but Roxie falls for Kris because of the love songs. Pretty much, there's two love songs in this movie. Don't Run Away and You Belong to Me. I think here's the best music in the movie. Don't Run Away, You Belong to Me, My Guardian Angel, You and Me, and What I Said. Okay? The best rap music. Guardian Angel, Self Defeat, and Moment of Truth. Okay, pretty much like towards the end, it's basically pretty much Roxie and the truth, aka Kris, pretty much they get a gig at the rap championship, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much like towards the end, he has the full confidence. He basically reveals who he really is to Roxie. She's upset. She's crying pretty much. Then he has the confidence, like it's your day, not mine. She's very upset that her emotions were playing torn with, and it was Cyrus's fault for not telling her in the first place, pretty much. Then Bling and Cyrus have a rap battle, One of the Truth. Pretty much he reveals who he is. He's not a fat rich kid, but he's a taxi driver. And then pretty much after that battle, Roxie's leaving to do another tour, I guess. And by the way, Roxie, like in the beginning of the film, forgot to say this, but Roxie, her manager's controlling how she looks and what she does in the business. But then, like, towards the end, Cyrus inspires her, like, just be you, pretty much. Then after that, Roxie just does her own thing. And then pretty much, then in the end, Kris eventually tells Roxie that Cyrus is a great person, only pretending he was a truth for Kris, and he didn't want to hurt Roxie. And he also says Cyrus is the real guy who she needs to be with. Roxie goes to church, hugs Cyrus, and they become a couple, and they sing "Let It Shine," and the film ends. Okay, pretty much this film, I think I kind of badly explained the film, but this story is excellent. The story is interesting. The story is interesting. It's a retelling of a guy from the English Renaissance, I guess. Pretty much, this movie is so interesting. He's so interesting and so fascinating that if you get your heart to it, you're gonna love it. On the first opening night on June 15th, this movie got 5.7 million views on the Disney Channel, and pretty much the music in this there are about 13 songs. Most of them are rap. Pretty much, I think the writers who wrote these songs are excellent. By the way, the only song that's not in the movie, I think it's Self Defeat, which is dissing Cyrus. And then pretty much, I think who I am gonna be, I guess. This movie is very interesting. The acting, okay, pretty much. The acting brings out all the emotions. Yeah, you actually feel for every character in the movie. Yeah, you actually want to cry. You actually want to be happy for them. And the songs are perfect. They bring out they bring out love, sadness, blah blah, all the emotions pretty much. I think Let It Shine is probably one of the best Disney movies besides Minnie Mouse. It was directed by Paul Honan, who directed Dadnapped. Taro James Williams is Cyrus. Coco Jones is Roxie Andrews. Brandon Michael Smith is Lord Bling. Nicholas Sullivan is Roxanne's manager. Dan Lawrence, the mother of Cyrus. Court B. Vance is the father of Cyrus. Robert D. Elm is MC. Pretty much, this movie, I think this is probably the first Disney movie that has rap. Pretty much, it worked. I hope this movie gets a sequel. It's so good, so interesting to you. It's basically this actually has a This actually has a lesson in the message. The message is saying pretty much, just don't hide from your dreams. Just be who you are. Okay, let it shine. I think this film brings out every emotion for all the characters. Brings out all the best. Has the best music, the best everything. This movie is so interesting, so fascinating. You're gonna love this movie on Disney Channel. This Saturday it's gonna premiere again, and it's the rap battle edition. You get to sing to the songs. I recommend you should watch Let It Shine. You should definitely watch it. Has good music. You should watch the whole movie. It's about 1 hour 45 minutes. Pretty much. Okay. This is me signing off. Okay, June 30th. Watch Let It Shine. Don't know a time, but look, I think around 8 o'clock. Pretty much, watch this movie. You're gonna love this movie. It's gonna bring out every emotion. In this movie. Songs amazing, story amazing, casting excellent. Brings out every emotion manageable. Directing excellent, music awesome. I can't say much more of this movie, but this is me signing off again. Goodbye. Watch the movie and have fun watching.